Hello stream, how you guys doing? I'm starting my stream probably a little late, depending on some of you guys, because usually I like to start it just like I don't know how late, but like I don't feel really well. I feel really sick. I feel like horrible sauce, you know what I mean? And you know what? I don't care. I'm doing this for you guys. When I unmute these guys, they're probably gonna be talking about something, and I'm just gonna let them talk, flow through the mic, and I'll just put in some of my opinion, because it wouldn't be a Princeton podcast without a whole bunch of discussions. So I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's having a great day. Stay up. And I wanted to do this because, you know, I can't just get sick and just stop streaming. No, it doesn't work that way. And I'm eating Slim Jims, so it's gonna be interesting. Okay.
Yeah, you know that move, Cyberstep? You know that one move called Waterbound Blade? Yeah, we know about it. We know about what other? Why doesn't it deal rain damage?
Everyone was so hyped for that.
Yeah, we were talking about that the other day. Weren't we, Vlad? It's like, why is Waterbound Blade ice and not rain? Like, it's water, not ice. It's not called Icebound Blade. But, sure, okay.
Yeah. I was so hyped when I saw, someone selling a Dragon Arc sword the other day, and I was like, hey, triple Waterbound Blade, that's gotta deal rain, that would be awesome. Freaking buy it, and I'm just like, nah, this ain't it. Nah. This
oh god,
is
info's
like
here. Oh god.
Oh. Oof.
I'm censoring out info with my chat bar. No. Don't.
There we go.
That's tough.
Yeah, dude, I see that a lot. I see people putting like Daruma skills on like weapons, and I just don't understand why. Like, I'm sure they waste a lot of skill cards doing it, and I don't know why they do it.
Damn.
Sheesh.
No, be quiet.
So what's been good with you, Princely?
Oh, I'm sick. I gotta reset my stats.
Again?
Yeah, are you on your channel?
Yeah, he's streaming right now, Leo.
Sir.
Yo, Leon prefers Princely.
I muted everybody. Except for, like, Flamin' Hot. But I can mute you too, Flamin' Hero. If you want to be muted.
No, I have my voice shared. It's
Okay, cool. Oh yeah, Harai. I watched one of your videos. It was, it was the one with... Give me a second to actually, like, think, because I just wanted to sneeze.
One with who?
Give me a second. I'm trying not to sneeze.
Oh. I have like a lot of videos on my channel privated.
Okay, why?
What video did you look at?
I think I was just looking at sword. Because I was just thinking, what else could I add on to the sword build that I was doing already? And the next thing I know, it was like a tutorial on sword and what you did for stats. It was like when you were level... It was one of your sub-characters that was level 100, I think. And you also had a link in the description with other people to describe... There was one guy who was also... You had like a link in the description of him describing all the stats. And I listened to that like pretty much 3 or 5 times. Fletch was there. I don't know if he remembers when I was doing it, because I was so irritated with my stats.
That's good, dude.
Yeah.
I want to make an updated guide, but I don't know what to talk about. I don't know if people are gonna listen. There are a lot of sword users that are just like, lol, dude, more knowledge max, OP.
May I input something real quick?
Sure.
I feel like it shouldn't... I feel like if you do make a video, it's be out there, right? And you never know... Like I've always said, you never know what comes down the line, because eventually one sword user will eventually pick up a video, and then when he does pick up a video, he's gonna be like, all right, he looks at it, he's like, oh snap, you know what I mean? This is so helpful. And then when that one person picks up that video, he's gonna thank you down the line. And everybody who ever like see this guy's stats, is like, oh, this is so weird, but he hits more better than them or greater than them, then eventually he would be thanking you, and all people be following his example.
Dude, it's the opposite, dude.
What? What? Seriously?
There's a guy named Clips and Desk. You've seen him around, I'm sure. I used to carry him back in Edo. My friends carry him too. He was actually in our group for a very short time until he got like his first 105 or whatever, and he started flexing and shit. And I'm like, dude, like we've had our 105s for a month, and then he became like a dick, and he started being cocky, right? And then now he's really good now, but he's just an example of someone you help and teach sword to, and then they later come back and they're just like, yeah, I'm better than you, fuck you, dude. So.
Yeah, like there's a spear user that I helped out a lot, called Ray. His old gamer tag was Enchan, and I was doing islands with him, and I'm guessing his girlfriend at the time, I don't know. But he was like, yeah, Ted, I don't need you anymore. And I was like, oh, damn, okay, good to know I was just a tool. I was like a stepping stone.
Oh, sorry, I'm talking to myself, keep going.
But yeah, it's good to know that I have very little value to anyone. It's always a good feeling when that happens.
That's why I'm hesitant to actually help people in certain degrees. Like if I don't know them that well, I'm like, I don't know, because I don't want you to help. I don't want to help you get your like next step up in power, and then I come into the rift the very next day and I see you and you're like flexing on like these obvious low level players, and you're just like, well, you're never gonna be as good as me. I'm like, but I just helped you get that. What?
Exactly.
What are you doing?
And there's
Interesting.
like, they'll go back and they'll make fun of people who got carried, but then they got carried. It's just an endless cycle. It's kind of sad.
With these? With this?
I always like to ask people for one thing in return for me helping them, and that's to just help other people. Just don't be a dick. There's no need for it.
Yeah,
You streaming with SS? Technically, yeah, kind of.
Technically, kinda, maybe.
I don't know.
But I don't know. That stuff has always annoyed me, guys. When we actually go out of our way to help people, and then you see that same person like not even like a month down the line, like talking down to somebody in the rift. And like if I knew you were just going to be a rift rat with the stuff you just got, then I never would have helped you.
Dude, if I'm honest, dude, it's not even them talking down to other people, dude. It's them coming back and talking down to me, like, dude, what right do you have? You know?
No, I don't mind. I don't mind people talking down to me. Although I've been talked down to most of my life, it doesn't make a difference. It's just the fact that when they get something that they didn't technically earn themselves. I know I'm not one to talk. I haven't got anything that I earned myself. But my best mags are 3 mags of knowledge and a burr eye. None of that actually has to be earned. It just takes a little bit of persistence. But it's when, for example, like one of my friends, Attract, he bought a 105 sword Magatama, another sword user. He bought a sky rendering Magatama for 200 OC. And I felt bad because he got scammed. So I made him another one and sold it to him for the minimum, which was like 45, maybe 47. I can't remember if I put things on. But I sold it to him for the minimum. And I haven't even seen him on since then. So I kind of feel like I wasted my time and effort just to help someone that wasn't actually going to use it.
Yeah, and you know, that's the thing. It's like, if you're not going to use what we're trying to give you, then why, you know, why play the game and ask us? Like, that's what I don't get. Like, I'll talk to people and they're like, hey, can you help me here? And I help them do like a large chunk of the story, and I've like pissed an entire day away that could have been doing something else, just helping the community, and then I don't see this person on for like ever again. Like, they're just never around, and I'm like, well, either they dropped off the side of the earth, they died, or they just quit for whatever unknown reason.
Never help people with story. If people are too lazy to grind through story, they're not gonna play the game much longer once they get to end game. Like, I've never helped anyone with story. If like someone's like 115,
I got carried from Edo to end of the story, and that was in like August. I'm still playing. I'm just going after swords and mags at this point.
Well, you're an exception. Most people quit, you know.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, when I first started playing on PS4, 3 years ago nearly, I had a friend, because he told me to download the game, and I had a friend carry me from the start of the game to Yellow Dragon Spire in Kyoto, and then I deleted the game. I was like, it's a bit boring. I'm not really enjoying it. I'm just sort of watching this guy kill everything. So I deleted it, and then I re-downloaded it nearly a year ago, and I was like, all right. So I got on, met a few new people. They told me about the EXP dungeon. I did the EXP dungeon. I did the gold weapon hunt, and I was like, all right, I'm OP now. And then I looked at my mags, and I was using like level 55 Magatamas that increased the wrong sort of skill force or the wrong sort of affinity, and I was like, this isn't right. And actually, the first person that properly helped me was China X. I know there's a lot of controversy around that name, but I know his prices are bad, but he's helped me out quite a bit, to be honest.
Not even fuck him. I'm just kidding. I haven't spoken to him in a while, but we left off on good terms. So, nice guy.
Yeah, like, honestly, if you get into a conversation with China X, he's honestly not a bad guy. Just don't buy any of his weapons, to be honest.
No.
The 750 OC for a basic gargoyle, it's not worth it.
No. And if I may interject, yes, Enemy, you have the right kind of mentality. The best way to get better is to do it yourself. I don't need tips anymore. Well, at the same time, you're gonna want to learn from the pros, quote unquote, excuse me. Because learning as you go, you may find that you may do something completely wrong, and it'll save you a status point reset.
Yeah, just don't. Well, whenever there are people giving out information in the way we're giving it out now, don't cut it off when you found out what you want to know. You should always keep listening, because you might hear something, and then you'll go down the line and be like, oh, I remember when this person said this, and then you'll know what to do.
Princely Podcast viewers, if you're wondering what's up right now, we did go over some speech of like how we feel about people going to like when we help them, and then like how they just basically wander off, or it's just like a kind of waste of time spent on them because they just don't ever come back, or it's just they don't do anything anymore about what we just helped them with, or even give some of them stuff. And if you're wondering what my opinion is, honestly, I just think of it this way. Like, obviously, I love to help people. I'm down to help people. That's what the whole podcast is about. We have discussions. We, learn from each other, each individual. But at the end of the day, I know how these guys feel. Believe it or not, I do. Like, I've seen people I've helped come from, like, being OP, thinking they're their stuff, and I just showed them a small amount of no knowledge. They're thinking they're amazing. And I've seen people who think that small amount of no knowledge have, like, become like, oh yeah, I'm the best. But where they have so much widened gap between the oldies and themselves. And the oldies have proven to even break barriers that newbies barely scratch the surface. Like there's some amazing newbies, and I consider them newbies to not even be newbies anymore, to more oldies because of the way their mind works. But after you look at it for a long while, you start realizing that, oh snap, okay, dang, you know, when you see someone stronger than you, it's all dependent on you. It's all dependent on how you see it. Like, what I mean is, like, my first wake-up call would be back in the day. I think it was my mentor, and then after my mentor, I came back. I saw a whole bunch of OGs, and then I saw a whole bunch of, and I met Valette, and then I met everybody in his guild, and from there I gotten stronger from what I was before. That's where I realized the difference between power. When you realize how weak you are, that's how you will become stronger. That's basically the key, one of the key components in actually becoming a better player, because it'll either drive
what you just said.
Go ahead, Hira.
No, I just wanted to say I love what you're saying. That's all.
Oh, I was just gonna say that that is one of the best key components ever. An hour, Kai, I got you. Actually, if you're here right now, I'm only saying that right now because I don't know if you like left and came back, but if you're here right now, I have Harai here, and I hope I'm not intruding or whatever, but like I was gonna say that he said, so it's my mindset. Like for me, I love daring because it's a funny thing for me. Whenever I think daring, I think of risk. I can, like, one mistake on my stat could actually end up like messing up everything. It's for me, that's how I feel daring is. Power, it's like you can mix them out and you can actually like go into different modes with power. There's a different type of it. But if I don't intrude on like Harai, I can ask him what he feels like best stats for a lot of sword players who are trying to get better. Me, I basically just figure out myself, or either I can help you by myself either way. It's up to you. It's either whatever you feel comfortable with. I don't mind helping you. Just let me know before you like leave or come back, which is depending. So, sorry, I probably took up a lot of everybody's time. Go ahead, everybody. Hi, everybody. By the way.
Well, well, the thing I would want to say is like, many people try taking my old name. The thing that I like, and kind of touch on what Princely just said, I like learning from old, because it's the same concept I have at work. I mean, there's this guy at my job called Jim, and he's been in the restaurant industry for 30, 40 years now. Ran his own businesses, and he just decided to come work for us. And he said, I don't want to become a burden for y'all. I think I'm just telling y'all what to do, especially you managers. And I told him, look, here's the thing. You're my elder. You're my senior in this industry. So if anything, I'm going to try and learn as much from you as I can. That way I can improve in this industry. And it's the same concept in Onigiri. Like, I told Hirai, like, personally, hey, if you can teach me anything, if you can tell me anything about the history of this, I'm more than willing to learn. I'm more willing to suck from that knowledge, because it makes too much sense in my head to not do it. Like, why wouldn't we be taking advantage like that? Maybe to just some other people, it's just like, well, I don't want to learn from him because then that means that I didn't obtain this knowledge on my own. Well, it's going to sound corny, and Fist hates this line, but it comes from Terra. And he has a feeling of knowing what I'm about to say, but like books that change or something similar to that. It's true, in a sense. It's true, because friends are like books. They contain knowledge you may not have. So, you know, awesome to give you, take it. Because it may be a pearl of wisdom that you may never have found out on your own. Like, I just verified with Hirai, like, earlier in this stream, like, hey, this is the stats I have for my Swordle. Is it good? It is good. I got his blessing. So as far as I'm concerned, if anybody tries to poo-poo all those stats, I'm just gonna say, you see, you may not like it, but my chest just a little bit and say, I got the Hirai seal of certification. So unless you're Neol himself, I don't gotta learn from you. So
yeah, dude. Noel's like, here's the thing, dude. A lot of people, there's a lot of players in the game who, like, I've said, like, dude, you're not as good as you think you are, and they get mad, and they think I'm being biased, or they think that I'm trying to be superior, but it really is the reality, you know? Because Noel started when the moon came out, and fuck, he's a way better player than I am, and I've been playing since launch, so, you know, credit is given when it's due, and when it's not given at all.
Exactly. And that's exactly my thing. I would rather it be that I learned from Hirai or Noel when it came to learning how to play swords. Like, when it comes to Odachis, I run straight to tanking like 90% of the time, and if he's not around, I just kind of twiddle my thumbs and think about it. And because, like, tanking was the first person to tell me about the 128 Odachi, and now that's all that's in my head. I'm like, when's it coming out? When's it coming out? I'ma make one. I'ma make it. I know what's gonna be on it. It's gonna be good. I'ma just dog that dungeon until I get it. Just gonna dog on and go for it until I get that 128 Odachi. I want that more. Personally, I want that more. I want that more than anything else. Also because it's also a part of the story. I kind of want an update on story. I want to get my Benkei back. I want to get my homeboy back. He kind of flew up to the moon, and I haven't seen him since. Like, can I have Benkei back, please? I mean, he was kind of annoying a little bit, but can I have him back? I kind of miss him. My flying Tonka truck colored robot. I also did find it funny in the story whenever he went through the Oshu highway poison fog and he came out like unscathed, and everybody was like, how'd you come out unscathed? Got this Magatama that prevents me from being damaged. You just now telling us this?
Dude, don't judge me, but I haven't read a single line of story. Not one.
I agree.
It's alright, it's just like the guys who were playing with earlier. They were like, hey, Kaguya's got a big house. And Lex was like, yeah, she's a princess. They were like, what?
Like, you didn't know that? They're like, no.
There's like one line I know, and that's when Kaguya says she loves tentacles. That's it.
Actually, funny thing is, she references Dark Souls right after Kyoto Skies into Machina Medicine. It's whenever you enter the quest when you're wishing on a star. And she was just like, I think like she says something along the lines like the game's gonna get harder now, and it kind of reminds me of a game about darkness and souls. I'm like, okay, I see what you did there. That was pretty crafty. But you better stop those references, Kaguya. She breaks the fourth wall a lot. She's just all like, yeah, you know, I wonder about the additional mention that the game has an internet cafe. She's just like, yeah, I was posting this online. Where are the laptops? Where's the Ethernet cord? Hold on. Like, you know something we don't, Kaguya? Oh yeah, I got in that tea house that you're not allowed to access.
Only person in the game with an AK-47 on a katana handle, like. She got to have some tricks up her sleeve. See you, Leon.
See you, Leon. You have a nice day. But I just thought that was. I just find it funny that story. She's like the most awkward out of them all, aside from Momotaro. That boy got a problem with bugs.
Yeah, but Momotaro doesn't like Onis, so that explains why he always has his back facing to us. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't like you,
Then you
but I'll
see-
work with you for the greater good.
It's funny though, because as soon as you save him, he's just all like, I guess you're alright. Not all Onis are bad. Only the bad Onis are bad.
No. You could have fooled me.
You got me there. Oof.
Tis that move. That's a real mood changer right there.
Yeah, it is. But,
I was gonna say that too.
Rip. That being said, that way we don't show too much private. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Then I'm gonna go ahead and do my outro, guys, because I don't want this to be a.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut it off here if it's gonna get all personal.
Like that. Yeah. All right. Thank you very much, guys, that tuned into the stream tonight. Yeah, there's something that you're just not seeing right now, Hirai. It's something we're in the area on Onigiri where we're actively streaming.
Gotcha.
Thank you, Hirai, so much for tuning in with him. Thank you also again for telling me that my sword build is good. That means the world to me. You have no idea. Well, you probably do, but I just want to make it sense.
Guys, guys, I don't know if I'm really, hold up. Okay guys, I'm pretty sure if you only hear my voice right now, that means you're getting, I don't know about doing an outro yet, but I guess I was just gonna touch on a few subjects. So, since you guys know now that I'm sick, I am sick, like have a sore throat, runny nose, what else is it? That's it. Sore throat, runny nose, just that's it. Now you guys know that my videos might be like being more short instead of my I love my 1 hour and 2 hours. It's gonna be shorter, probably like 30 minutes or just 27 on each time. That's probably what it's gonna be because I want to get rested up and like be able to go to work or rested up and be able to go to my other job too. So I'm not really trying to make excuses, but I'm trying to let you guys know if you ever do these hear these like 27-minute videos, it's because I'm sick and I'm trying to get some content out there for you, but it's kind of hard because my nose is running and I'm just trying to like wipe it all the time, try to play the game or talk, and you guys hear my nose or voice get scratchy. It's not all good. So yeah, so hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys have an amazing day. I'm sorry for a 28-minute video, but at least I came in with some juicy parts, and Vutz did his little, we had a little special guest, Hirai, you know what I mean? That's cool. We had Ted in there with us again. We have Will, Vutz is always here, but hey, Vutz is still a special guest. We had all three of those special guests there with us, and it was a different experience. I hope you guys will be patient with my videos, and I hope you guys will be tuning in the next time I do a video. Alright? I miss you guys. Peace. Oh wait, actually, if you have any haters, any bad days, any bad mojo, tell them to get off you. Hmm.